Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is October 19, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share the video. And it says here, a United States military contractor has passed away of a heart attack during a drone attack on al-Assad base in Iraq. I just posted a video about that base, air base. Wow. This is a big breaking news. Big breaking news. The United States military contractor has passed away of a heart attack. Wow. My deepest condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. This is big news. Once again, a lot of information is coming out. What is this? We got more breaking news. Breaking news coming out. We have a new party has joined this biblical war against Israel. And I just posted a video. They are the hoodies. And it seems like someone gave them some very powerful missile. Because the missile they have can reach up to 2,000 kilometers. Someone also gave them very powerful drones. I want to show you that really quick here, guys. I got tons of information coming out right now. So give me a second here. Let me just pull that up. Here we go. This is the one. All right, please share the video. So this is where the hoodies are located, all right, in Yemen. You got this area right here. This is the Red Sea. Someone is here right now. The USS Carrier Strike Group. This is the Holy Land. Now they are launching a missile towards that area, but the USS Carrier Strike Group is taking those missiles out. So none of those missiles has hit the Holy Land. All right, so but we have this information that's coming out. The Pentagon confirmed that the Sleeping Giant Navy ships has taken down 3 missiles. Several drones, which were fired from, there we go, and we talked about that in the last video, and heading north, possibly towards the Holy Land. May have been aimed to be something like this. Persia-backed hoodies have a number of land strike cruise missiles. The Persian, here we go, 2,000 kilometers plus. Range Samar if given to the hoodies, and drones including 2,000 kilometers range Shahed 136, which do have the range. Now I believe these are the same drones that where is it? I believe these are the same drones that Russia is using right now on UKR, on the yellow and blue country. So Persia has been supplying drones to some lands and some groups. So we have a new party. It's down there. We need to pray for this for the Sleeping Giant in this USS Carrier Strike Group, because they took out their stuff and they could respond by taking by hitting that USS Carrier Strike Group. So we need to pray for many sailors, many people in that ship. Man, there's a lot of news coming out today. This here, once again, is very important. This is the one I'm talking about, the hoodies that joined the party. Amos says several DEAD at, wow, as a church compound after the Holy Land strike. Man, there is a lot of stuff going on. So once again, you got guys are firing at Tel Aviv. Amos publicly requested military support from Persia and Hezbollah for the first time. Here you go. the hoodies, had joined the party. Like I said, keep your eyes. I think it's a USS carrier. It started with a C. I forget the name of that carrier strike group. It started with a C. But this news here concern. I mean, it's a really sad news here about the Sleeping Giant military contract that has passed away of a heart attack. These wars is not pretty, and when you got drones, and I'm not talking about Walmart drones or Best Buy or Target, we talking about drones that will literally come towards you and launch something towards you that will, make your hair stand up. I mean, it's not pretty. These drones are very powerful. Once again, a Sleeping Giant Navy warship operating in the Middle East intercepted multiple projectiles near the coast of Yemen on Thursday. All right. Oh, here we go. It's the USS Carney. They the one who stopped those missiles from hitting the Holy Land. I got a feeling something's going to happen to this one here. Hopefully not. But you guys already know that Persia has those banana boats. There's always harassing the U.S. carrier strike group. We have more breaking news updates. Significant damage in a large fire is being reported at a pipeline near a Sleeping Giant forward operation base. There we go. Another base within the Al Omar oil fields of northeastern Syria. Following a rocket and drone. Guys, we are basically in a huge biblical war. The Sleeping Giant base are getting hit all over the place. Argentina, you got some in you got one in Turkey. I mean, you got one in various places. So the Sleeping Giant base are getting hit right now. This is why they're telling Sleeping Giant citizens not to travel. See, they're not announcing it yet. They are not announcing that we are at biblical war, but we are. So it's very important. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the U.S. leader will address the nation. And I think he's going to make a very huge announcement that we are basically at a biblical war. This is getting big now. Large rocket strike now in the city of Tel Aviv. I don't know, guys. Something tells me, my gut tells me that this is going to be the big one here. This is going to be the big one. This is this here is going to open the doors, and we're going to see a lot of Sleeping Giant base getting hit. A lot of it getting hit. Man, this dude, the Sleeping Giant leader really messed everything up. Here we go, Sleeping Giant military contractor. Attempting to seek shelter last night during a strike. And terrible news. Terrible news. The Sleeping Giant Department of Defense has stated that any kind of response to the cruise missile and drones launches last night by the Houthis and the strike on Al-Assad airbase will come as a time and manner of our choosing. Wow. Get your stuff ready. Get your stuff ready. Get your stuff ready. Look at this. Very important, guys. I will talk about this. Don't forget that the Sleeping Giant leader is still set to address the nation from the Oval Office tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Unbelievable. Wow. Put on the whole armor. Put on the whole armor. So you have a Houthi movement in that land has announced a major mobilization in their intentions to assist in the Hamas war against the Holy Land. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Persia call green light right here. Persia is Iran. Persia is the one that's supplying them. Saudi should step in. Saudi, I got a feeling Saudi Arabia might step in. Who knows? Saudi really don't like them. Saudi really don't like them. You have the White House admit they accidentally sleeping giant forces by hosting and what? Okay. Oh, hold on. Whoa. I just saw something. Okay, that's nothing. Give me a second here, guys. There is so much information coming out right now. I'm just looking for. Give me a second here. Man, this is the world is upside down. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can find any more information, but let me just bring you back to this this account really quick. I don't know, guys. It's again, my gut tells me that what he's gonna announce tonight is that we are going to get involved. Uh, that's my prediction. I think he's going to tell the Sleeping Giant citizens to be prepared, and he's going to talk about the U.S. State Department declaring a worldwide travel advisory to all U.S. citizens around the world to be aware of this event, because what the Sleeping Giant is going to bring to the table is going to piss a lot of these land off. So if you are Sleeping Giant citizens, you may want to be prepared. Whatever this dude is planning, I mean, it just putting the Sleeping Giant at the front line of the great battle. Significant damage in a large fire. We already know this. You also have this one here that happened not too long ago. Several massive explosions heard along the border with Lebanon, while flares can be seen in the sky above northern Holy Land. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill up my gas tank just in case. I mean, because things are gonna hit the fan really hard. I don't know. Give me a second here. I want to check something out. Here we go. I want to bring this one up. Okay, so War News is working 24/7 on this one here. All right, so guys, please share the video. I'm gonna bring all the information, all the latest updates. But there's some serious stuff going on here that is very important to know. So War News 24/7 just put this out. The Sleeping Giant intercept Persian drone and cruise missile. You hear? Persian. So they are the one that's sending these stuff to the Houthis. Persian drone and cruise missile strike from, there we go, targeting the Holy Land. The UAV hit Sleeping Giant bases in Syria and Iraq. The Houthi struck was order. There you go. Sleeping Giant, they need to hit them and hit them really hard. they need to hit them really hard. Give me a second here, guys. Some advertisements. I truly apologize about certain things that is popping up. Something that I cannot control. I try to keep the channel clean. All right, let's see what's going on here. So you have the USS, this is the one, Carney, class destroyer intercepted 3 cruise missile. And guys, something tells me that USS destroyer, I don't know, something, I mean, there's a possibility that thing is gonna get hit either today, tonight, or tomorrow, because they took out the Hoodie's missile. And several drones launched from Yemen aimed at the Holy Land. Now, the interception took place while in the Red Sea off the coast of Yemen. The sleeping giants, they were very smart to put the USS destroyer out there in the Red Sea. Most of the ships are out there in the Eastern Mediterranean, but the sleeping giant decided to put one in the Red Sea because they knew that the Hoodies were going to get involved. According to reports, the missiles were ultimately aimed at the Holy Land and not at the sleeping giant destroyer. Yeah, because if that would have happened, it would have been game over for them. Man. This means that the Hoodies, actually Persia guards, launched 3 missiles at the Holy Land and several drones. Now the Hoodies do not have long range. They don't to reach and hit the Holy Land. The Hoodies do not have long range. But Persia has cruise missile with a range of more than 2,000 kilometers. We already know that, so I'm going to skip it. Now you have the Sleeping Giant press secretary confirmed that the USS Carney took down 3 land strike cruise missiles as well as several drones launched by these groups' forces over the Red Sea. We can safely say that this was Persia's first warning shot. Their direction was north along the Ithra, possibly towards targets in the Holy Land, stated the Sleepy Giant Pentagon in its update. So you got the missile fired by the Hoodies were intercepted by USS Carney SM-2 missile. I just showed you this not too long ago. I'm gonna skip that one though, guys. So you have a Sleeping Giant warship intercepted a missile strike on the Holy Land. A Sleeping Giant Navy warship operating in the Middle East intercepted multiple missiles off the coast of Yemen on the Thursday, 2 Sleeping Giant officials told the news. One of the officials said that the missiles were fired by Persia-backed Houthi, who are involved in ongoing conflict in Yemen. At least 3 missiles were intercepted, according to the second official. I got a strong feeling that Saudi Arabia might get involved in this. They're going to be like, oh man, we don't want to get involved. Just like Egypt, we don't want to get involved. And Sleeping Giants, like everybody get involved. So the incident comes amid heightened concern about possible Persian aggression as tensions in the Middle East continue to rise following the Hamas T strike in the Holy Land. Now, Persia has long been a supporter of Hamas. Now, you have the USS Carney pass through the Suez Canal and the Red Sea on Wednesday. The Sleeping Giant Fleet Forces Command said in a social media post that it will help ensure maritime security and stability in the Middle East. This is the one I showed you. All right, so you got the Holy Land up there, and you got the Hoodies down here. This is Yemen. This is the Hoodie. All right, so give me a second here. So this country here, you see that country? This one right here is supplying and giving all the very powerful cruise missile and drones. Is coming from this side down here straight to them, and it's going to the Hoodies, and they are launching that where they try to launch it towards Israel. But the Red Sea, there's a big shark, a really bad shark, and it's the USS destroyer that took out those missiles. All right, so is it a warning shot? I believe so. I believe Persia is sending a warning. Now, you can't forget this area right here. All this area is packed with so many U.S. aircraft, jets, fighter jets. I think F-15s, F-16s, and F-35s, along with the USS Ford. And you have some more ships out there that belong to other countries. And going way up there, up north, you have the Black Sea. In that Black Sea, there's a lot of birds. And when I say birds, I'm talking about aircraft that belongs to Russia. And those birds, they have a hypersonic missile. If the sleeping giant gets involved, those birds will come and drop some hypersonic on them. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, guys. And the sleeping giant, if you kind of think about it, the sleeping giant is surrounded by the bear up there. And the sleeping giant is surrounded down here by Persia, Yemen. So the sleeping giant is, I wouldn't say in a dead end, but the sleeping giant is seeing something in the south, and the sleeping giant is seeing something in the north, and also in the east. A lot of stuff going on. So the sleeping giant, the only way getting out of Dodge is by getting out of the Mediterranean Sea. And you guys already know up there is Europe, the European. But then you have Turkey, because Turkey's up here, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. The sleeping giants put themselves in a really tough spot. Really tough spot. Yeah, it's like the sleeping giant surrounded. Not looking good. All right, let me just skip some of these things here, guys. There we go. I just mentioned this. Attack on all 3 sleeping giants military bases in Syria and Iraq. Yeah, but there's more lands. Argentina, there's also a base that got impacted there in South America. All right, so you have Lebanon. News Network reported that the Al Taf base located in Homs was targeted by 3 drones, but the extent of the damage is still unknown. All right, so we're gonna skip this one here. All right, once again, so you have this this base is located 24 kilometers west of the Al Walid border, crossing into Syria desert along the Iraq-Syria border and the Jordanian-Syria border. Meanwhile, according to Sabarin, another base of the sleeping giant forces in this region, the gas field in the eastern Syria province was also targeted by rockets. So informed sources said that several explosions were heard at this base, but no party has yet claimed responsibility for this event. The sleeping giant base in western Iraq was also impacted. The Pentagon stressed that the sleeping giant will take all necessary action to protect the sleeping giant troops in these regions in Syria and Iraq after the strike on the sleeping giant personnel. We are getting closer and closer, guys. We are getting closer. These bases are just the tip of it. The hoodies, that's just the tip of it. The bear with the nuclear briefcase, that's just the tip of it. Yeah, I think the sleeping giant put himself in a really tough spot. And tonight, the sleeping giant leader is going to address the nation at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The Pentagon says that the sleeping giant will take necessary action. Get ready. Get ready to protect sleeping giant troops and get them troops out of there. Man, get them out of there. I mean, not looking good. But again, guys, I will keep it updated on this story. Let me take you back onto Twitter. And again, like I said, What's going on here? Who? Oh, wow. And I do follow this person. Wow. All right, so you got some accounts being you know what, put away. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look at this one. Greek Ort Greek Orthodox Church as Saint Paraphias in northern Asia appears to have been damaged tonight by a Holy Land strike, causing multiple, you know what, and DATEH among the Palest Christians who were taking shelter there. This church is one of the oldest in the world, with it being open in 1150. Man, my deepest condolence and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. I got to be careful with the stuff I'm showing here. Man. I wasn't supposed to show that. I truly apologize. All right, guys. So this is all the information coming out right now. Hopefully, I don't get hit with all these pictures I'm showing. I'm just giving you guys all the updates. So please share the video. And like I said, guys, I believe that whatever is coming, again, it's all scriptures, it's all Bible prophecy, but people need to be prepared spiritually, physically, and mentally. All right, so they're putting out the warnings, and these warnings, the U.S. State Department is putting out the travel advisory alert. You gotta stay up to date with all these things. Some people take this as nothing, but again, these warnings are serious. And that's the reason why October the 4th, we received that presidential text alert. Eventually, something's going to hit the fan. And again, it's going to hit really hard. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path and as a path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.